Hi, and welcome to today's lesson in Beginning ESL. Today we're going to be talking about asking questions in English. Hopefully you recognize this symbol that I have repeated in the middle of the screen. This is called a question mark. When we're asking questions in English and when we're writing down questions, we use a question mark at the end of the question. Questions help us get more information. So whenever we're having a conversation and we want to know more about something, we ask a question. And there are several different rules for asking questions, one of which we're going to be discussing today. There are 5 main words you need to know when asking questions in English, and they all start with the same letter. Do you know what letter they start with? Some of you might be thinking about some question words that you already know. The letter that we're talking about today is W. When we think about question words, we think about the letter W. Now, before I go to the next slide, I want you to copy the W nice and big on your paper. Okay? It should take up at least 4 or 5 lines. It should be big because we're going to use it to help us remember the question words. You should notice that there are 5 points in the W. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what's that? Remember, there's also 5 important words that we need to remember when asking questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to be using the W to help us remember the questions, the question words. All right, so here's my W. See what I'm going to do? I want you to copy me too. We have who, what, where, when, and why. You can copy this on your big W that you wrote in your notes. Who, what, where, when, why. These are our 5 main question words in English. Who, what, where, when, why. Now you might be saying, okay, Miss Kenny, now I know the words, but I don't know what they mean. I'm going to give you a little hint, and we're going to talk about their meanings on the next screen. So just follow me. Oops. Who, what, where, when, and why. Does that help you a little bit? All right, let's go to the next screen to talk about it more. All right, here are the definitions for our words. You might want to copy down these definitions in your notes as well. All right, ask questions about people. Ask questions about people. Well, we have our people here. Do you know what word to ask questions about people? Who. We use who to ask questions about people. We might say, who is your sister? Who is your teacher next period? All right, the next main word we use to ask questions is to ask questions about things or objects. Things or objects. It could be animals, it could be plants, could anything. All right, I'm going to use this present. What is in the box? I'm asking a question about the thing. What is in the box? Our next question word is ask questions about places. If we want to know more about a place, we might ask where. Where are you from? Where is your brother's school? Where ask questions about places. To ask questions about time, we use the word when. We might ask, when is your birthday? When is your next basketball game? And do you know the last question word that we're going to talk about? Why. We use why to ask reasons. Why are we studying English? Why are we talking about questions? Here's our 5 words. Remember, who, what, where, when, and why. You should remember that in the W. Who, what, where, when, why. Now we're going to complete some questions together. I'm going to let you pause this video right now. After you pause, you should be copying these sentence stems, and I want you to use the question words in the correct question. All right, I'm going to let you pause, copy down the sentences, and use the correct questions, and when you come back, I'll have the answers. Did you pause and write the answers down correctly? All right, let's check and see what you did. You should have gotten, where is the basketball game? We're asking about location. When did you start playing basketball? Who is going to the game with you? Why do they wear green uniforms? And what color uniform do you wear? Now it's your turn. I want you to use what we've discussed today to write 3 questions that start with one of our question words. Who, what, where, when, or why. Bring those questions to class tomorrow, and we will discuss how to answer the questions in English. Thanks for listening.